U.S. President Donald Trump continued to lash out at Democratic lawmakers over his impeachment Thursday as a legislative standoff continues over a Senate impeachment trial. The radical left, do-nothing Democrats said they wanted to rush everything through to the Senate because President Trump is a threat to national security. They are vicious, will say anything, but now they don't want to go fast anymore. They want to go very slowly. Liars, Trump wrote on Twitter. The radical left, do-nothing Democrats said they wanted to rush everything through to the Senate because President Trump is a threat to national security. They are vicious, will say anything, but now they don't want to go fast anymore. They want to go very slowly. Liars, Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, December 26, 2019. On a near straight party line vote, the Democrat-controlled House of Representatives approved 2 articles of impeachment against Trump last Wednesday, making him only the third U.S. president to be impeached in the country's 243-year history. He is accused of abusing the power of the presidency to benefit himself politically and then obstructing congressional efforts to investigate his actions. File, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi of Calif, readies to strike the gavel as she announces the passage of Article 2 of impeachment against President Donald Trump. Dec. 18, 2019, on Capitol Hill in Washington. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has indefinitely postponed the sending of the articles of impeachment to Republican-controlled Senate so a trial can begin. She will not act until the Senate agrees on rules governing the process. Last week, U.S. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell dismissed calls by Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer to hear testimony from 4 officials during a Senate impeachment trial, including former National Security Advisor John Bolton and acting White House Chief of Staff Mick Mulvaney. The officials had refused to testify during the House impeachment inquiry of the president. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell of Key speaks with reporters on Capitol Hill in Washington. Dec. 19, 2019, on Monday. However, McConnell softened his position, saying Republicans have not ruled out calling witnesses in Trump's impeachment trial. "We haven't ruled out witnesses," McConnell told Fox. "We've said, let's handle this case just like we did with President Clinton. Fair is fair." In addition to testimony from key witnesses, Schumer said Monday, he also wants relevant emails and other documents that will shed additional light on the administration's decision-making regarding the delay in security funding to Ukraine. "It's hard to imagine a trial not having documents and witnesses," Schumer said. "If it doesn't have documents and witnesses, it's going to seem to most of the American people that it is a sham trial." Not to get at the facts, Trump's impeachment stems from a July call with Ukraine's president in which Trump asked for an investigation into Joe Biden, a former vice president and a leading Democratic rival to Trump in the 2020 presidential election. Trump has insisted he did nothing wrong in his push to get Ukraine to investigate Biden and his son Hunter Biden's lucrative work for a Ukrainian natural gas company. Trump had also called for a probe into a debunked theory that Ukraine meddled in the 2016 election. Trump made the appeal for the Biden investigations at a time when he was temporarily withholding $391 million in military aid Kiev wanted to help fight pro-Russian separatists in eastern Ukraine. The U.S. president eventually released the money in September without Zelensky launching the Biden investigations. Proof: Republicans have said that Trump had not engaged in a reciprocal quid pro quo deal, the military aid in exchange for the Biden probe. Trump has on countless occasions described his late July call with Zelensky as perfect, when he asked him to do us a favor, to investigate the Bidens and Ukraine's purported role in the 2016 election. As the impeachment controversy mounted, Trump has subsequently claimed that "us" in his request to Zelensky referred not to him personally but to the United States. Let's block ads. Why?